Hello guys and welcome to this next part of Dragon Age Origins. I am Larpg Gamer and let's get started. Again we begin here at the inn I guess, but we are heading out because we are going to the Chantry to talk about Stan the Kunari who is locked in that cage. Maybe he can help us out. We also need some more information about what's going on, what we
I hear
can
there isn't
do.
even really any darkspawn down south. It's all Grey Warden work.
Yeah, sure.
They say your mother is Flemeth, a witch of the Kukari Wilds.
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right, and they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams.
Oh.
No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them till they were spent, then killing them.
Sheesh.
No little girl wants to be told that this is also expected of her once she comes of age.
I see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Wow, that actually sounds quite harsh, and it would explain Morgan's character actually a little bit, the way she's acting, reacting. So we can. Do we actually complete one of the quests?
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers.
Yeah, apparently so, and we actually got some money for completing a quest. And we can level up Alistair. I think I'll up his constitution since he was kind of struggling a lot during combat, and I think it's important for him to have a decent amount of health. So like I mentioned, so that he could actually be a potential tank character. So we can't do this. We could do precise striking, but I'm actually curious. Maybe we should. Let's see. Attack penalty while using shield defense. So maybe I should do this. Use that passive, and maybe I should, because he's using shield cover. But maybe I should let him use shield defense as well as a sustained ability to protect him more. Because shield cover, currently he only uses it when he gets attacked by ranged attack, so I could actually turn it off for now. Give him a little bit more stamina, and oh, I need a new slot actually. So maybe if he'll levels up again, the next tactic will be so that he'll constantly use shield defense as well. So maybe that will protect him a little bit from attacks and stuff. Okay, let's check out the chanter board. There's someone screaming really loudly over there. When bears attack, on behalf of Fed the farmer and his departed son, I inscribe this missive. As the Maker is my witness, I charge all those with knowledge of arms and armor to brave the dangers of the northern wood, to find the family of bears that mauled and killed the boy Eneth. Oh no. For they are an abomination in the Maker's sight, and their hides would prove great comfort to the northern farms and solace for Tad's family. As chanter for Lothering, I do pledge a sum of 1 sovereign to whoever carries out this, the Maker's will. Exercise caution first and foremost. May his light bathe us all. I mean, of course I will help. A last keepsake, a thanks to all villagers who've opened their barns and crafts to the refugees in these dark times. The Chantry regularly hears praise from our visitors, and your virtuous deeds are mentioned in many prayers. Sadly, there is a lone boy in the village whose mother, Goodwife Sarah, is missing, as she has been missing for the better part of a week as of this writing. Oh, she is presumed dead. May the Maker bless her passing. She was a lady of middle years, with red hair and fond of a green cloak. If any traveler or her resident comes across her in the wilds, please return her body or the effects on her remains in later year or her remains. In later years, the boys will be thankful to have such keepsakes to remember his brave mother by. The office of the chanter will compensate this kindness with the sum of 50 silvers. May the Maker turn his gaze on us all. I'm wondering if this is the boy that we came across earlier in Lothering, who was looking for his mother, since the mother has red hair and the boy had red hair as well. So maybe we are now going to look for his mom, which is incredibly sad. I mean, I guess she's dead. I suspect she's dead. Angry farmer? Oh.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
What is
Please,
your
you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This woman bears their evil stench. Can't you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Wow, calm down. What's going on? Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
Aww.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
You poor man, what happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all.
Oh no.
Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn.
It must have been horrible. How did you escape?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off.
Oh no.
She had hair the same color as yours.
Yeah, am I going to say I'm sorry for your loss, or... It is true that he's not honoring her death by acting like this, but at the same time, you can understand how he's feeling. Let's be sympathetic for now. I'm sorry for your loss.
Why am I here? I should not have come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
Wow, no. Let's persuade these characters. Hopefully it will work. There is always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
Yes.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either.
Yeah.
We must go north to Denerim.
I guess this was the best option. The best outcome, at least. So many people are suffering because of this blight. It's ridiculous. We have Sir Marin. These are all just refugees. Let's talk with Sir Marin before...
Good to see you again, Sister Leliana.
Thank you, Sir Marin.
Who is in charge of this Chantry?
The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Okay. Did you know there were bandits on the highway?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that.
That's good. And have you heard any news?
Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
I understand. And can you tell me anything about the caged Canary?
Is he still alive?
Yes, he
The
is.
revered mother put him there a few weeks back. He'll be dead soon enough.
Goodbye.
Make her watch over you.
So let's go in here. Let's just quickly save the game before we do this. And yeah, let's go in. Okay, there are a lot of refugees in the
There's
Chantry
word
as
of
well.
Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them.
That's
That is
good.
all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Sir Brian, let's talk with you.
Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
Am I going to well, I have a bounty on my head, so let's just keep the Grey Warden part out for now. You can call me Velena.
I am Sir Brian, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
No, I'm not.
Then what might I do for you?
What can you tell me about the imprisoned Kunari?
I was there at the farmhold. The beast stood there, wet with the blood of the children.
Oh, God.
He didn't even deny slaughtering them. The revered mother ordered him caged. She has more mercy than I do. But perhaps she is right, and the Maker has love for all his creations, even the Kunari.
I mean, it's not looking good, but there is still the chance that he was actually trying to save the kids, see if they were still alive. I'm not sure, because I don't know the entire story. Is there a way he could be released?
You can ask the revered mother. I say let him rot until the Darkspawn claim him.
Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars.
Okay.
Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
And if you found an unsanctioned mage, are we talking about Morgan? Maybe we should not get into that. We do not want him focusing on her. How do Templars fight against magic?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
Yeah, that would be great. And where would I find the revered mother?
In her study, no doubt. Preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
Are you the only protection this village has?
Our ban was summoned by Tairn Logain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
That's so sad. You can't just simply abandon an entire village, can you? Tell me about something else.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Have you heard any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Tairn Logain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
So he doesn't seem to like the fact that Logan will become king. What do you mean?
Tairn Logain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner. And the king's corpse is barely cold.
Yeah.
If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
Yeah, that is true. I have nothing else to ask.
Now, unless there's something else you need.
Wait, will this get us... If I say I need some information...
If the matter is important, certainly.
Yeah. Yeah, it brings us back to this. Okay, so I have nothing else to ask.
Unless there's something else you need.
Things seem very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
That's really good and really brave of him to stay and help out these people, even though he knows there's a good chance that the Darkspawn will get them. Am I going to risk exposing myself? He does seem like a good man, and he's no fan of Logain. Let's just see what happens. I'm hoping you can help me. I'm a Grey Warden.
I see. That is certainly worthy of notice. Tairn Logain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
I have heard the rumors.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tairn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Yeah. Is there any other help you can offer?
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
Okay. About those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off?
One less. I drove them off myself.
Indeed? They're gone?
It's true. I saw the bastard running for the hills myself.
That's an impressive feat indeed. Will you accept a small reward for your efforts?
Not going to do this. Let's be good, let's be kind. I mean, they already are in a very dire situation, so... No need. Your thanks is enough.
That is very generous of you. If it interests you, there is a Chanter's board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Thank you. I mean, Sir Brian was actually nice. I mean, even though we exposed ourselves as the Grey Wardens, he was still prepared to help us out and to... So, yeah, I like Sir Brian. He's kind. He's a nice man. And brave. Let's talk to this Sir Donald.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
But if Arl Eamon is sick, why are you here?
Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Oh.
Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Your friend Henrik is there. I have something of his. Oh yeah, I think we at the very beginning of Lothering we found a dead. I don't know. Let's just see what this does. Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Of course. I'm sorry about your friend.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
Let's be honest, again. We needed help against Tairn Logain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tairn Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Okay, so what do we do? Ooh. I mean, it does seem rather convenient that Arl Eamon is ill, right at the same time that Logain decides to betray his nephew, the king. Let's ask this. Do you think Logain is involved with the Arl's illness?
The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Logain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
No.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
So, your quest for the ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Tell me more about this Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
We dwarves do not learn much about your religion.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore.
Okay.
Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Of course. That was a kind man. And it is really suspicious that y'all get sick at the same time that Logain, you know.
Fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Let those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
You have a chest?
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Thanks, Liliana. So he's giving a sermon, I guess. We have a lot of refugees, more sisters and Chantry brothers.
Perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall
Oh, that is the
Maker
key
return
that
to the
Sir
Black
Brian
City
gave
in
us.
heaven. And then shall the chant of light make it pure.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Oh, this is the irregular. What's the order called again? I forgot. But this is one of our quests that we decided to accept. I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars. Yeah, the Blackstone
I knew
Irregulars.
this time would come. I should have listened to my sister. Sure, sign the paper, she said. You'll enjoy some coin now, but they'll be back. I guess I'll see you on the front lines.
Let all mankind be
Oh,
humbled.
that was easy.
Let all repeat the chant of light.
We have some Templars. We have the revered mother, so we definitely should speak with her. But first, let me collect some books and let's talk with her.
Good day, Sister Liliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater.
Who are you?
I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first.
It feels kind of shady that you need to pay for a bless. I don't know. Like I said, Velena is just not really a religious character, but at the same time, the Chantry is helping all these refugees. So maybe the money could go to that, to helping those refugees, and then it is for a good cause. That is something that Velena would do. Plus, she actually needs a favor of her, so I guess we should comply. So, what tithe is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
Sheesh, woman. 30 silver. I mean, I do have 30 silver. 5 I think sovereigns are even worth more than silver, so I think that's a little too much. I think 10 silvers. It's something, right? So, I am sorry, but I only have 10 silver.
1 out of 1 is a more generous gift than 10 out of thousands. What can I do for you then?
I want to talk about Stan, the Canary you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Is there any way I can... Wait. What did he do?
He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Canary gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Canary just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
What the heck happened with Stan? I am really curious. Are you certain he did it? Oh, wait. Are you certain he did it?
He confessed quite readily, but would give no reason for the crime.
That's strange.
Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Canary is a danger.
Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Canary might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Yeah.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
So, thank you, Liliana. Oh, and we actually gained some approval from her as well. So, Liliana ended up helping us, so that's great. There doesn't seem to be anything left for us to
let it rise at last to
do
the ears
here.
of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering...
So I guess we should release Stan from his cage and take him with us. Okay. Let's quickly check the map. Yeah, we still have some quests left. So we have to release Stan. We have to... Oh, the corpse of... Oh, it already says corpse, yeah. So the mother, I think, of the boy, we have to get her corpse. And it only says the Chantry spot, but there's a quest there as well. So let's check for those quests. See if we can do anything for them. So, first...
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Wow. Heavy discussions going on over here about religion. But I think I actually have to agree with Morgan. I don't think there is a maker, and I don't think that Helena believes there is a maker. I mean, her religion is entirely different since she's a dwarf, so... Hey, Stan.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
Very well, I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Thank you, Stan. Glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
And yeah, I figured. But I'm not sure if we'll equip Stan in our party since... Or should we? I mean, I don't want to lose Morgan since she is our mage. What is Stan? He's a warrior. Oh yeah, and from what I understand, Alistair is the only weapon and shield warrior, so that makes Stan a two-handed weapon warrior as well. So yeah, I'll leave it for now like this, because I'm already wielding a two-handed weapon. And do not get me wrong, I am cautious of Stan and of the story about this murder. So I guess I'll talk with him at some point.
Wild creatures ahead.
Figure out what really happened. Oh, it's great. How many wolves are there? What is this? This is so chaotic. This is ridiculous. Complete chaos, guys.
You forced our hand.
That were a lot of wolves. Sheesh. Like I said, complete chaos over here. Okay. Yeah, we found her corpse. You found the body of the boys' mother and have recovered her keepsake. That's really sad. Incredibly sad. But yeah, we figured that his mother died once we were talking with him. I think those are the bears that was mentioned in the past, so let's kill some bears. Please, yeah, they died.
Be careful! You should try. I can. I'll try to be merciful. Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing. I never liked this part.
Okay. So we killed some bears. Let's quickly check the map. Yeah, we have to go back to the Chanter's board to receive our rewards for completing the quest. I think I'll end this part here. Probably off camera I will level up my character. I will quickly walk to the Chanter's board to get our reward, and then I think we have to leave Lothering since we've done what we could here. So yes, I really hope you enjoyed this part. Next part will be heading out, and we probably have to decide where to go first. So that's pretty exciting moving forward. Our team is getting bigger, which is also really exciting. Yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed watching this part, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.